thoughts on how we as Canadians can realize the enormous potential in the new reality that lies ahead as China goes global. The Made in China story, from this perspective, is less commonly recognized in the West. The process of increasing value through global disaggregation and rebundling is in many ways the key to understanding the rapid growth in China's trade and economic development. China has emerged as a prime site for locating labor-intensive assembly, as other Asian suppliers have moved up the value chain, supplying higher value-added components that are used by assembly factories in China. This assembly-based value creation has lifted hundreds of millions of Chinese out of poverty. But perhaps surprising to many of us is while the assembly work has moved to China, only a small percentage of the financial value created remains there. iSupply is a market research firm that specializes in the electronics industry and regularly produces a teardown report such as this on various electronic products. I can tell you the Apple CFO does not like having to talk to the analysts about these kind of teardown reports. But basically, this shows that Apple's iPhone supply chain, only 7% of the retail price that's charged goes to China for the assembly work, while the high margin goes to Apple for creating the design, and a high return goes to other economies and global corporations involved in producing the components that go into an iPhone. So while there's a lot of angst about made in China taking jobs, if you break down the supply chain, in fact, there are a lot of economies in the world that are benefiting from this by supplying those components.